Well, for the last week and a half, track has been going in here, relaying to a new alignment, track that up until 2001 had been in place. So it started off with RJ Corman on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, setting ties, placing and spiking rail. Prior to that, the county had been out here for a couple days grading everything. We had a couple generous donations of rock, people transporting it, laying it out for us. And well, basically since Saturday, we Kentucky Steam volunteers have been finishing the track installation, and we've so far completed a little more than half of the total track footage that needed to go down. And really all that's left is spiking this up right here that you can see, and then there's 59 feet in the concrete right outside of the shop. They're laying down bridge timbers, all of this being done so that the 2716 can roll into her new home when the locomotive gets here on Sunday. It's a project much bigger than any of us, and with benefits far greater to the community so we've just got to get it done. It's the first of many steps in this project. All this rail, all the tie plates, and even some of the ties came from Eastern Kentucky Power Cooperative, about 20 miles outside of town. We Kentucky Steam volunteers were out there over the course of 5 days, pulled up 1,200 feet of track, that's 2,400 linear feet of rail by hand, stacked it with a SkyTrak. RJ Corman transported it over here. Then, because of a tie shortage going on due to the Midwest flooding, we didn't have enough ties to get all this track put in. We were short a little bit, so Andrew Bodorf and I went over there. We identified about 90 good used ties out of the, oh my God, 800 or so. Only about 10% of them were good. And RJ Corman loaded up as many as they could, and then we had to move the last 30 or so by hand, dragging them a couple hundred feet through the ballast to get them to a trailer and transport them over here.
In 3 of the last 4 days, we were very fortunate to have Rick Rollins of Youngstown, Ohio.
Oh my God, yeah, we had Rick here.
Busting his tail.
Rick is the only reason these guys were productive. He kept them in line.
Okay, I won't disagree to that.
He is the only one out of all of us that has ever done track installation professionally.
Yes.
He's of the best of people because he is another person who has made great sacrifices in the name of preservation with no personal return.
Yep. One of the first things we did the other day was we got an excavator out here, started lining all the track. When Corman had put it down, they'd got it in, got it mostly spiked. We went through and got everything aligned to Jason's survey marks and have finished spiking. We've been moving rail out with the excavator. That machine right there is for driving spikes, putting joint bars together. Just heavy, grunt, hot, sweaty work.
Building track is extremely easy, but it's extremely labor intensive.
Yeah.
It's easy from the standpoint that it's not very complicated.
Right. Right.
That's about where the simplicity ends. You know, people shouldn't feel apprehensive. Oh, you know, these people I don't know. No, come on out. I mean, we'll make fun of you, and you can make fun of us, but that's all part of it.
Yeah.
That's how we get through the day. If we're not constantly harassing each other, we would end up killing each other by the end of the day.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's very important.
It's definitely the camaraderie. This is my only 3rd time working with Rick, and I feel like I've known him forever. And you know, like you said, the humor, and it's a good scenario if you want to get out and meet new people and have some fun. And I mean, we're all volunteers. There's no paid positions here. I mean, it all goes back into the organization, into the infrastructure, the restoration of 2716, the track, and everything. And you know, also we've had some awesome corporate sponsors, donors. Sherman Carter Barnhart, they did the rendering of our future vision of the Kentucky Rail Heritage Center. RJ Corman helped with the track. Obviously CSX has been huge. They've donated the move and some other equipment for the move, the caboose, the C&O 3203. All of our corporate sponsors, thank you. If you're a business and want to get involved, we'd love to have your business aboard. Now, this far along, I've been with Kishigo for 3 years. It's no longer about wanting to get a train operational. It's, you know, we're doing this for the people of Ravenna, Eastern Kentucky. I mean, it's the response we've gotten from our little idea that's kind of blossomed in this big, huge deal. It's just, you know, it's here for that. It's like we're at this point, we can't fail. We got to press forward and keep going and make this thing happen because so many people are relying on it. And it's just a great feeling to know that we're helping others, and that's really pushing me, motivating me to do to do more. And you know, yeah, it's hot right now, but in the end, it's gonna be worth it.